Good morning, everyone. So, first of all, huge thanks to everyone who has supported the channel. I have been working a lot on it. In the amount of work I have put into this can only be done if you really love it and really enjoy it. And I do. It's been a wild ride, and I will continue forward. I will continue until my brains fall out or something. I don't care. I've been having so much fun. Sure, you can feel some burnout here and there, but there is so much to do, and I love science fiction, so this will give me an opportunity to keep going. So first, I want to address some things on the video. As you can hear, my English is kind of broken, so sometimes, most of the times, I require assistance for the audio narrations on the stories and the videos, because I want to deliver at the best of my ability, the best possible result of my work to you. So if one day my English becomes fluid and good, I could do it, but not yet. But I'm practicing, I'm working on it, I promise. Now, about the videos format that I have most enjoyed watching in Warhammer lore is the one I try to emulate. An original short story written by me that gives passage to the lore, and the lore presented in a way that it's easy to understand, and it becomes an inspiration for the game to try out new units and new facts. So what I'm gonna do, I have realized, because I read all the feedback, right? Sometimes it's very painful to read all the feedback because it's the internet, you know. But I don't delete anything. Rest assured, I don't delete your comments or your reviews or your feedback, even if it's like super insulting or something. I want to address this because I don't delete it. I have come to see that the YouTube page itself will delete comment, right? I don't understand how this works, right? I'm not a tech guy, but some options have appeared on the YouTube page, maybe, I don't know, and the comments are deleted, I don't know. So I decided going forward to rethink my format, and maybe in the future I will appear like this, I don't know, different background, different place, I don't know, and I will talk about the certain lore. I will narrate the stories. I will edit images myself. I will put myself as the IRL narrator, so we can experience together in a more close way. And I have decided that I will split the stories from the lore video, and the shorts that carry the story will not be the full story. So maybe you don't like the short and you don't see them, so there is no need for them to carry the full story, because if you watch the short and you want to listen to the whole story and watch the video, you can go to the full story. And if you want to, just watch the lore video, you can watch the lore video without the story. And if you don't like the lore particularly, you can enjoy the story or the short without the lore. So I feel like it's a way for giving the audience a more enjoyable experience, because the short story will not be forced upon the lore video, right? Next thing, I want to do lore videos about other things. I've been playing a lot of Helldivers 2. I love this game. It's the perfect mix of the both sci-fi universe and pieces of literature, so to say, that I most like. It's Starship Troopers and Warhammer. Well, some said that Warhammer came first from Starship Troopers. I don't know. Some people are saying it because Starship Troopers had the Arachnids, and that became the Tyranids. Maybe, I don't know. Is this a rumor? I don't know. So no, I don't think it's a copy, because the trope of sci-fi space monster is nothing new, right? So, and going forward, maybe we'll do Helldivers. I want to cover in videos lore about locations. I think beyond all the action and backstory of Warhammer, sometimes locations are overlooked. Locations that play an important part in the lore, right? For example, I've been going on about the library of Ptolemy that's in Macrae, that Gilliman, once he came back, he shut it down because the mystery of the Codex Astartes is stored there, And there is also record of the Imperium Secundus that could be seen as treason by the Inquisition, of course. There is also the thing about what he does, right? The closing of the library of Ptolemy, for me, it's an important topic because you see Gilliman closing down the library, and then he creates the Logos Historica Verita and scatters these fighters, investigators, and scholars and researchers all over the Indomitus Crusade, because he wants to write this book about the real history and uncover the 10,000 years of story that has been crushed by the Inquisition, right? This is a huge weakness the Imperium has. It's a weakness because most of the people in the Imperium are forcibly kept in ignorance about the causes of all the problems that are going on right now. So, sure, if some degenerate criminal knows about chaos, it might be bad, but if regular people would have access to basic information like this book that's gonna come out of the research from the historians made by Gilman, people are gonna know that, hey, if you become like a servant of chaos, it's gonna end up bad, right? So I don't know, there is no such thing as school or something in Warhammer, but if you are like a manufactoria worker and you go back to your hub block like for after 16 hours of work, and you have a data slate in your hub block with your family, and you have access to all this information, maybe in a short format, right? You can decide, you can maybe keep a closer look on the weird people in the very place you work that maybe are doing something that could end up in a right. Anyway, I've been very interested in certain locations, so I made this video, felt like we could connect somehow. I don't know. I don't really know if you understand what I'm saying, because I feel like my English is super broken, but I'm practicing. I'm practicing every day because I want to make my channel more humanistic in a way that we connect with the stories, because the Warhammer universe is very well connected with our story. Right, it came from this, right? And I also, what I wanted to say, also what I probably will do on the book reviews, that the book reviews I follow of Warhammer, I listen to them when I go to my job. I ride the subway, so I use Audible and get all the books. I haven't even uploaded any reviews yet, because the last one, The Sea of Lost Souls, it was great and I didn't like it at the same time, right? Super weird, because it's great because it's an amazing book. It's many self-contained stories in a ship, in a fleet from the Indomitus Crusade that gets tasked with attacking the Eye of Terror, which is amazing. It's so bold, it's amazing. And before, like a quick overview, the fleet sails out, and I mean the fleet gets mustered right next to the Anaxian defense line, and they move towards the jump point of the Eye of Terror, and they are attacked right away. And for some reason, there is an Inquisition ship in the fleet and demands protection. Of course, they have to do it. And look, we can take out some positives, right? We see this chapter of the Emperor's Shadows or something. I don't remember. I wrote a whole script for this video, but I don't want to feel like a robot or something, and I can't memorize it. I don't have any super good memory or anything, so I just improvise it. And the ending of the book, it's so lackluster, you know. I feel like I'm disappointed because I wanted to see an attack on the Eye of Terror. I wanted to see the Eye of Terror. This was before the fall of Cadia, right? No, it wasn't. No, this was an opportunity to see the enemy home front, you know, but it didn't happen. And then the captain gets corrupted by the cursed artifact, and they all turn to chaos. The end. You see, it's kind of boring. This for the thumbnail. Okay, so going forward, the videos will be reformatted. I will do more investigations on locations, and I don't know. There is always so much to learn in Warhammer. The lore is so deep, has so much. It's very rich. There are many intricacies in everything. Every unit, every Imperial Guard regiment has secret, has a planet, history, home, has a purpose. This is all very interesting. Beyond that, I will keep reading your feedback. I will keep making content. I will switch the way I'm doing the content. I will try to improve. I will find room to improve. I will do my best because I feel like we are all building a community. There is space for everyone, and we all get to enjoy it. So, to close this video, thank you once again. Thank you, and this is for good fortune. I cheers to the good fortune of everyone and for myself, and I wish to deliver you a moment of distraction and happiness and intrigue and adventure. Cheers, and we will see each other on the next